What's up? What's good, everybody? What's good? How y'all doing out there? You dig? Another day. Today, Wednesday. You dig? Wednesday in the building. Yeah, I just wanted to, you know how we do it. Check it out. Let's get started, though.
Best podcast in the world. Hilltop Nation. Hilltop Nation. Holding it down. Make sure you grab a Hilltop t-shirt. Sit back and relax. You dig?
Y'all feeling that beat? Hilltop Nation, you dig? Podcast. Go right me a square up, y'all. You dig? What's up out there? I don't know if anybody on. You dig? Nobody on. I'm on YouTube and Facebook. You dig? I just want to talk about what's going on out here. They talk about people snitching on dead people. And I just wanted to come on live and see what y'all think about that. Is it all right to tell on somebody that's dead? I just want to hear y'all comments, you know what I'm saying? So if you see this live, make sure you comment so I can go back live and entertain you a little bit. So what do y'all think? If you catch a case, you know what I'm saying? And they telling you, hey, I need you to tell on somebody, you know what I mean? Or your lawyer tell you, hey, you know dude is dead, so you can put it all on him and I can get you out. Would you do that? Do you call that snitching? Do you call that snitching? So that's what I want to know today. Is it cool to tell on the dead? Or is that still snitching and that ain't right? Let me know what y'all think. Because you know, it's a lot of people that do tell. A lot of snitches. You know what I'm saying? Then you got some people that keep it 100. I done heard a lot of comments on the internet saying they won't do this, they won't do that. But you know, ain't nobody gonna really keep it real. Who tells the truth nowadays? You know what I mean? You got people that say, nah, I'll never do that. The thing about it is when you get up into that heat and your back against the wall, and if your back ain't never been against the wall, you don't know what you'll do. So you got some people just speaking out like trying to lie about it. Because at the end of the day, some people, they ain't telling. But majority of the people, they telling. You have to look at it. How do police catch people? How do the feds know anything? Because the motherfuckers snitching. Period. They don't know nothing until somebody say something. So it's a lot of people snitching. Now, I'm not saying it's right because I ain't going to put no comment on it. But I just want to hear y'all comment, and then I'll speak a little bit about what I think about it. But I just want to hear, is snitching on the dead, what asking you, telling you damn near finna do 20 years. But you can tell on your homeboy that's dead or your cousin, nephew, whatever, if he dead, and they say, well, you tell on him, you can get out. What would you do for real? Be real and keep it real. Because your homeboy or your cousin, whoever you did the crime with, he's gone already. So they can't dig him up and charge him with it. And I guess they saying it like it won't hurt nobody if it ain't hurt nobody else. So what would you do in that predicament? And let's go back because I know it's like people just going ham about snitching and talking about it's a code and all that. It is a code. Some majority of us know that it's a code. Back in the day, yeah, it was a code. Now I don't know what's going on now. You know, it's more people now that's telling than back in the day. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if the code is still going on, because you know what I mean, or what. But just let me know what y'all think. Leave a comment, say something. Appreciate somebody, one person on Facebook. What up? What up? I don't know who you are, but what's good? What's good? But at the same time, you know, when people were looking at the mob movies, those gangster movies, you know, all the motherfuckers told on each other, right? So this ain't like this is something new that you hear about what people doing. They've been doing it, and you honor them people. Then you look at them movies and want to be like them. I guess my Facebook is messing up. You're current offline. There you go. It came back. Internet be tweaking. So people used to admire them gangster movies and all that. Motherfuckers done told. So what you think about snitching? Is it is it cool to snitch on a dead person? Is it cool to snitch at all? But people have been snitching. That's how they catch people. So and would you hang around with a snitch? If your homeboy a snitch, would you hang around with him? Would you tell on the dead? Because you know the dead ain't coming back. You know what I'm saying? And they got T.I., he just said something. And now they didn't bring up everything about him till when he did what's that thing? What is that shit? When he was back in the day of Shorty, he did the Crime Stopper. They didn't bring that video back on him. They didn't bring all type of stuff on him. And he said that he kind of opened the gate up. Now you got people that's gonna comment, so you can't get mad at what people gonna say because you put it out there. That's the only thing about the internet. If you put it out there, you can't get mad on people's feedback. I think that was something that he should have kept to himself. You know what I'm saying? But he said it, so it's out here. You got another guy, what's his name, gangster, that he didn't told on somebody and they was dead. He didn't get out and he told you. He stands on it. You know what I'm saying? He keeps it real. He kept it real. He know what he did and he telling you how he did it and he keeping it real. But they judged him like crazy. So is they gonna do the same thing with dude saying what he said about his cousin? I just want to know what people, you know, and is the code still going on? That's the thing. Is the code of not snitching and not telling, is that still going on? Or is that over with? Because there's a lot of people that tell us, a lot of people, and you can tell, like, you go to the feds. You know you ain't got no bond, but you still get out. So is they telling and they snitching? The game didn't change. We're going to say not the game, the people didn't change. That's the thing. You know what I mean? The game has stayed the same. But you have to look at it this too, because people was like judging others like 6ix9ine. He done told too. They was making that be a big thing and all that. You got a couple people that said something or whatever. It's crazy. I think they've been telling the day of time. They've been telling. Even the people that make it and get up there to the top, they got money. They told all the game of what you used to do when you used to sell. You done got now it's on TV shows, movies. They didn't told the game, sold the game. Cause they up here now, they forgot about the little people that still gotta be out here and do it. They didn't told everything. So my thing is it good for you when you do it because you up there? How do this work? Because people are like, no, this is street code and this. So when you make it and be successful and you get up there, are you supposed to tell everything how they do it in the streets, where the stash spot at? Letting these people know everything? And that's how they started grabbing people up. If you ever paid attention, once people got to speaking, telling the networks how to do the movies, no, do this, this is how they do it. People doing documentaries on people, they're telling everything on these documentaries. But is that telling or snitching, putting it out there, or they gonna say, no, that's different? That's why I say, who makes this up? I just want to know what y'all think. You know what I mean? Because they've been telling the day of time. They done told everything. Been telling, still telling. Because some people, since they're not doing it no more, they think it's free to go. They can speak freely to tell everything. You know, snitching on the low, if you want to call it. Dry snitching. You get what I'm saying? But as long as they're getting paid, oh, it's not snitching. I'm just telling the game because I've sold it. Yeah, I'm just, let me know what y'all think. Because I be confused. Because people say they real, they keep it real. When you real, you got to be real all the way through the board. You can't be half-ass real. Real on this situation, but you ain't real on that situation. You know what I'm saying? Because this is a time that you can tell your story. But you ain't got to add everything in the story. You know what I'm saying? So what is that? Because don't forget, there's other people out here that's still trying to make it and probably got to move that way. But yet you didn't told it. You didn't told everything, but that don't mean nothing, huh? Because people will justify when they doing it. That's why shit just be the people. Something else. I'm just saying. But anything I say, I'm gonna tell you this. Who the hell am I? You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't nobody. So I'm just talking, just to be talking. You know what I'm saying? Just want to hear some people comments on this. Like, is it cool to tell on the dead? You finna face 20, 30 years life. And you could get out by snitching on your dead homie or your cousin. Would you do it? Would you do it? That's the main thing. And I try not to speak on too much because I look at it different strokes for different folks. You dig what I'm saying? Because nobody knows. Some people, you're back against the wall. You don't know what the hell so and so finna say when he get up there and get in that room and they get to sweating him. It'd be the realest niggas to be the one to tell. You know what I'm saying? And that dude that's scary as hell, he don't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I just want to hear y'all view on this because this is gonna blow up. This is gonna be like da da da. It's a code. It's this and that. But is it still a code? Because if it is, why is people still telling? You know what I'm saying? Why share some of the game too on telling? That's telling too. If you're gonna tell it on TV, have these people making movies, they don't know nothing until we tell them. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, what y'all think? I don't see no comments yet, but I want to know. That's why now, when you get older, like they said, you get wiser. Some of us, you look at shit and do shit different. You can't go back and start something up now because this is a lot of people telling. You know what I'm saying? And is it right? Is it wrong? That's just like somebody shoot somebody. You know what I mean? In front of you. But they trying to shoot you, but they shoot the kid. Is it snitching when you tell? Or are you supposed to not say nothing? Because that's the code. Even though it's wrong. So what's the limitations on what can you tell and what you supposed to hold? Because is it a code on that? If you kill kids, you're supposed to be able to tell on that person. That ain't a code. Or you can kill a kid on an accident or intentionally because you don't know how to shoot or whatever. Is it a code on you're not supposed to say nothing? I don't know. I want y'all to tell me. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what's going on. Because I know it's some codes, but do people follow them codes? Yeah, back in the day, I done seen a lot of people, they follow that code. Now, I don't know. I don't know. I don't see that much. I see more people, doing what they do and don't even care. You know what I'm saying? And would you hang around like your homeboy? Because I know everybody got homeboys and some of them might have told or whatever. Do you still fuck with them? Or since they told, you kind of cool with them, but you don't hang with them that much. You know what I mean? Or you ain't gonna go drinking with the nigga, or how's that work? You know what I'm saying? Let me know. Let me know. Because at the end of the day, You always grow up, you know how back in the day your mom, it ain't even like a code that you should, some things are bred in you. Your mom or your dad done told you, whatever you do, you got to take responsibility on what you did, the part you played. No pointing no fingers and all that at the next month. No, you take responsibility of what you got going on. You know what I'm saying? And that's just something that I think some people that had parents or, moms or dad, they didn't told you. If you don't know the street code, because some people ain't street, but I know their parents done told them something just like that. You know what I'm saying? At the same time. Now, the streets, whatever you in, then told you, hey, this is how this go. Live by it, die by it. You know what I'm saying? And that's why today you just gotta make better choices and decisions. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say nothing about Ti, Liti, whatever, because I don't really know them. You know what I'm saying? I just hear what's going on social media. You know what I mean? I ain't never hung with none of these people. So my thing is it right? You know what I'm saying? Some people be like, that's still snitching. If you told, you told. You'll probably tell on me. It'll be all type of scenarios. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, just learn and see what's going on. That's why it's good to be by yourself. Do things by yourself. Because the only person that can tell on you is you. You dig? Only person can tell on you is you. You know what I'm saying? And some people, if they got money and that person snitching, they'll still roll with that person because it's about the money. Even though they might be like, oh, he's a fool person, whatever, he a lame, but they'll still hang because of money. Because money change everybody. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna say everybody because a lot of people like to speak on every person, but everybody's different. You know what I'm saying? It'd be enough of that. No. You only can speak on a few people. So I'm only gonna speak it on some people, not everybody. You know what I mean? Because some people they'll roll with you as long as you paying them and feeding them. Oh, they down with you. They down with you. So at the end of the day, I'm just wanting to know if y'all care, leave your comments. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. You dig. You know what I'm saying? Support your brother. You dig. I'm going to be on here doing this, Hilltop Nation podcast. I'm on YouTube right now, on Facebook. I'm going to be doing Instagram too. So we're gonna have some fun, comment, talk some crazy. I'm gonna invite some people up. They might want to tell their story or tell what they got going on. Anybody want to put their business out there on business wise, what business they got. Support your business. I'll let you come up and do that too. I'm gonna just start doing a whole bunch of different things. You know what I mean? And looking out if you look out for me, I'll look out for you. You know what I mean? Bring you to my channel. You can bring me to your channel. I'll come through. You know what I mean? We can work this. You know what I mean? It's all about helping each other. But with this being said, the young generation that's out there, be careful on whatever you do and whoever you with, because everybody ain't loyal. You might have your ones that is, and you have your ones you think that's loyal. But when people get their back against the wall, it's a whole nother ball game. So that's why sometimes it's just like if you join something, whatever you're doing, are them people gonna be there with for you, or are they gonna be there when you get out, or don't be there? So it's all about who you loyal to, and why. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, a lot of people know. I bet you a lot of people can tell you. I ain't never been to prison, but I bet you a lot of people can tell you that when they went to prison, wasn't nobody there for them. Might got a few real people. They probably got if they had a lady, she probably was there. But they homeboys that they done did all the dirt with and all the shit, they ain't heard from them people. So that's why when you do shit and thinking you down with somebody and they down with you, when the shit hit the fan and you in trouble, you really gonna know who your friends are. Because half of them ain't gonna be there for you. They gonna forget about you. You know what I'm saying? So, and have an excuse why they didn't fuck with you. Excuse me, I don't know if you can cuss and all that, but yeah. So, to the young youth out there, think about what you're doing, cause it is people telling, and if you know that you can't uh, do the time when you do the crime, don't do it. You know what I mean? Why go somewhere where you ain't never been and you heard people talking about it? And I don't know if the story's true. I don't know if everybody gonna tell you the truth on what really happened when they went. You know what I'm saying? Who gonna tell you that? Who gonna tell you that something strange happened to them? You don't hear too many people telling you the truth about that, and you're not. No, you're not. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna hear that. So at the end of the day, be careful out there and just do the right thing, and everything will happen good. You know what I mean? And I don't know what to say on the snitching part because my thing is it right? No, it's not right. Am I here to judge somebody? No, I can't do that because that's you. You know what I mean? That's your destiny or how you gonna go. And I don't think nobody should be jumping down on somebody because at the end of the day they got to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? So I just say different strokes for different folks. Especially if you know the one that you ain't like that. Well, you ain't like that. But don't forget, everybody ain't gonna be like you. Everybody ain't gonna be like you. Since you ain't tell, that don't mean the next person tell. So you got to think about it. You go sit down for 20 years. You mad at your homeboy because y'all both did the same crime, and he told on the other guy, and he getting out and you ain't. It's your choices in life. I'm not saying that it's right for the other dude to tell, but look, at the end of the day, it's gonna be something that it's gonna mess you up because everybody ain't gonna be like how you are. It's only a few people that keep it real and keep it 100. Like you got some people that's locked up now. They ain't told nothing. But I'm gonna tell you what you don't know behind the doors. Them people that's been doing them 10 and them 20s, oh, they sending letters out saying they'll talk now. Yeah, time will change you. Time will change you. You just won't hear about it. So that's why I say, when you do something, make sure you ready. Because if you ain't gonna tell, that's cool. And you shouldn't. Because you did that. Get ready for that long ride at the end of the day. And the person that did tell, now you got to get ready for whatever's coming to you. Because sometimes something going to come. And majority of the time, nah, it be people still hanging with Mo's and still, there you hear about it. But you got your ones. I'm just saying, be safe out there and pick the right choice, man, on who you rolling with. I'm just saying, if you rolling with somebody that's always trouble, you might want to leave that because eventually that trouble is gonna be your trouble. And if you about getting the money, make sure it's about the money. Make it make sense. Don't if you got somebody that you know that can't hold it tight, ain't wrapped too tight, always popping off at the mouth, you might want to move around because but yeah, at the same time, just think about what you're doing because young people, we need you out here. Uh, got more things for you that you can do out here. I'm just saying, we need you, and because we're gonna need you for the other generation that's coming. You know what I mean? After y'all, and we need y'all to be making some right decisions because it ain't all about always doing the wrong thing. Alexa, stop. So it ain't all the way. I'm just saying, at the end of the day, man, do the right thing. Do what you can. Never knock nobody hustle. You gotta do what you gotta do. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I know back in the day, there wasn't a lot of opportunities for jobs and work. Now, shit, ain't no way in a person shouldn't have a job or making a little something. Cause there's a lot of things going on now. You know what I'm saying? Just real talk. Just be mindful, man. Just do what you can and don't be no fool for nobody. And don't follow nobody that ain't got no good intentions. Want you, you the yes man. You the cause they didn't give you a little change. Always remember, if they choose to give you some change, That's what they choose. They don't own you. They don't own you. Still be your own man. Still speak and talk. Don't let nobody just because they giving you something now you got to bow down. No, don't work like that. You know what I mean? Remember that because at the end of the day, you're still a man. You know, if you give me something, I'm grateful. Thank you. But bowing down to you now, doing what I gotta do every time you say something, I gotta no. When you gotta deal with something like that, you need to leave. Cause all money ain't good money. You dig? But like I say, who the fuck am I? And I'm gonna keep saying that. Like I say, with me, you can use some of that and put it in the toolbox, or you can throw the rest out. You dig? However you want to do. You know what I'm saying? But y'all be careful out there. Keep doing what y'all do. I would love to see some comments and what y'all think on this because you know this is gonna be out there. This is gonna be a whole. Now they're gonna pop out a whole bunch of people who done told. People gonna look up and say, so and so told, this person done told. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it is what it is. Because the police don't know nothing unless somebody tell it. And they've been doing that. They've been doing that. Only thing I can tell you, don't be in that jam and that won't happen to you and you ain't got to worry about it. The people that's gonna speak on it the most highly and all that and just be hey, at the end of the day, y'all already know. Move by yourself. Move silent, you know what I mean? Stick to yourself. You ain't got to worry about none of this. You know, and whatever happened back in the day with other people that did, they didn't did it. You know what I mean? It takes a real person, a real man to admit that yeah, I did it. Like gangster, he admitted he real, and he was a real gangster back in the day. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, he seen the way out, and he took it. You know what I'm saying? And then when I heard it about it, I'm gonna just tell you my opinion. When I heard it, I'm not saying that how I feel is the way you should feel, or it's a debate or a fuss on what I say, on what I feel. You know, people will be like, "Well, you wrong for that." It ain't about that. It's just my opinion. That's why we all think different. Because some people want you to think like them, feel the way they talk. Nah, bro, that's your way. Nothing wrong with it. My thing is like, damn, that was a power move. Shit, that's crucial. Damn, who would have thought of that one? That was shit. Never heard it before. Damn, you didn't told on the dead people and they dead. Some people look like, well, you don't know what that's gonna affect and all this. Okay, that's that extra. That's that extra. Right there, get to that part when it happens. But right now, meanwhile, back at the ranch, hey man, nigga did a power move. Like, hey, what they gonna do? They dead already. I'm finna get up out of here. I didn't sit in this mug too long. And real and get out and didn't hide it or deny it. Come on, man. Real, hey man, sometimes you gotta recognize real. Now if that was my homeboy, me and him thick and thin, you know what I mean, playing marbles to break dancing to hollering at females, will I still be cool with them? Man, I tell you what, I only got a few homies. I don't got a whole lot of them. But at the same time, I ain't never turning my back because on what you did. I'm just saying, that's just me. Some people like, no, well, I ain't, listen, what he did it at the same time. Now, how I look at him and how I still fuck with him, that's me. You get what I'm saying? Because some people like, nah, I ain't hanging with him. I ain't, well, you know, do what you do. Because y'all wasn't friends in the beginning then. At the end of the day, my homeboy's my homeboy. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, motherfucker might not like that, but that's just me. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying what he did was right, but at the end of the day, that's my homeboy. We ain't finna discuss all that. That's already been done and said, but we gonna still hang and kick it or whatever. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day. Because what he did, that's what his choice. I wasn't in there with him. I wasn't in there when he was talking to a higher power and something touched him to say, hey, somebody done gave him a
Motion
plan.
detected at the front door.
Somebody done gave him a plan. So who am I to be? No. At the end of the day, man, that's your choice. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, man, Be careful out there because they say stitches get stitches. They got all type of things out there. My thing is, if you was put in that predicament, what would you do? Or is the best answer to say, I don't know? Because you're going to hear a lot of people talking about, nah, I ain't doing that shit. There'll be the people that probably would. Or is your best answer really to say, I don't know? Or you going sitting down for 20 and I come back to you and say, now, if you can get out of here, would you? If you can be able to do this, how many people would take that? You dig? I'm just saying. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, we know it's a code. Is people still following that code? Do that code still exist now? Because back in the day, yes. Yeah. Now, I don't know. Just remember, be safe out here. Because even the people that's up there, they telling the whole game too. So is they dry snitching? Because they tell everything. Break it down. This was this. How to cook stuff. How to do this. Having documentaries showing. Now you see nothing but documentaries about people that's selling drugs. They showing everything. Yeah, they showing everything now. But is that cool? Nah, because they think it's cool because it's about the money to them. Where's the code at in that? Oh, they say what the game is sold, not the game is sold or not told or told to sold. What is it? See, other people get to move how they move and thinking this is the right shit. No, it don't be that sometimes because you still got people that's in the game that's still trying to move and do what they can do to get out the game. But yet you didn't told it. You done made documentaries about everybody. People going in front of the cameras now, telling their story, telling, yeah, I did that. Yep. And I used to do it this way. Me and my homeboy used to get the truck and we used to boom, put it in this truck and then that'll be the guinea pig truck. Oh, they didn't get the game out. So when you look at it and say people be snitching, yeah. But you'll still like them, you'll still mess with them, listen to people's songs, watch their movies, and they didn't told the whole game. And still continue to tell the whole game. Because, see, they think that, because they try to feed off what we like. If we take this hustling dude here that got caught back in the day and make a documentary, who all gonna watch it? We gonna watch it. If you take this slave movie, that's what happens back in the day, and we make a movie of
Motion detected at the front door.
Who's gonna watch it? We are. They already know what they think we'll like. While they giving the mix on how things have happened, what they telling, and what happened to us. And so, because I know y'all get tired of watching them slave movies sometimes. It gets like you tired of that. But now all you see is documentaries of people hustling, giving the whole game, all the game, every bit of the game. But you don't call that like dry snitching, telling the business? Ain't no street code to that. Oh, you can make money and you can just do what the hell you want to do, huh? So some people got to be accountable of what they be talking about of real, because you ain't real when you get outside that line doing that extra because you got money. No, that don't mean you're a real one because you didn't told the whole game. And so you're gonna say you do this so that can keep the young people out of it and all that? Stop it. Just keep it real. I'm just saying. Look what's going on now. It's a lot of documentary. I'm like, man, that's cold documentary. Such and such blowing up on that. Yeah, whatever. They didn't told the whole game. Everything. Is that cool? But yet we worried about what somebody done did and what they told on a dead person. But people telling all the time that's affecting people's lives right now. Showing you the game. So now when you watch it, you got to change your game up because they didn't told the game. That's what affecting a lot of people. You know what I mean? That's how they catching a lot of people too. On that, telling, and plus somebody telling them the game of how motherfuckers move in the street. But is it a code for that? I just want to know. Let me know. You know what I'm saying? But like I tell you, who the hell am I? Because somebody always gonna spin the story another way so you can see it another way. But you just think about it. All these documentaries, they showing everything. Everything. What's the other one? When the cocaine first came out and all that, whatever movie that is, and they were showing how it been rocked up and all. They showing everything, telling you what people do, how they move. But you tell me, is that snitching? Is that telling the game? The game that some people still gotta do? Is that a good thing? I'm just saying, but who the hell am I? You know what I'm saying? Hilltop Nations, make sure y'all follow. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe. Hit that bell so you can get that notification. Much love. I appreciate y'all coming through. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you share this. Get it out there if you can. But my question is it okay to tell on the dead? And don't forget, people have been telling the day of time. Now, that's not everybody. Some people keep it real. But now people are telling all the time. They even telling on movies now. They telling the game. Dry snitching, telling it. What? No, is it a limit to that? Is it what's up? What you think on that? I'm just saying. While most people that's rappers or gangsters or whatever, and then what you say, because you got, like I said, you got some real people. You got some people that did some bids and they in there now and ain't told a goddamn thing. And that's some real shit. Do you think when they get out, if they ever do get out, that a mug will honor them for keeping it real? It'll be a person to take them out. See what I'm saying? It's crazy. The ones that keep it real and when they do get out, motherfuckers don't show nobody no love, and that's sad. You know what I mean? But like I say,
Motion detected at the front door.
at the end of the day, I'm just saying, look at how things done change. But they're making a lot of movies for y'all so y'all can watch it and blow it up and say, yeah, that movie was tight. Don't forget about the person that's still in that life and trying to get out of that life. They trying to come up too like the next person. You know what I'm saying? But you got somebody that told the whole story, the whole script, making it harder. Because at the end of the day, people talk a lot. And I know they thank people for, hey, share your story. Come on. That's why they got them people that come and they'll talk to a motherfucker in jail. Wherever you at, they want to talk, tell it. The mothers will go live and tell you, hey, yeah, I used to do this. Like, I forgot one of them dudes. They was talking to him and they was asking, so was you selling the drug? And he was like, no. They was like, how do you make your money? How did your money come in? He said, if I tell you that, you'll be in my business. This back in the day. The nigga, he been locked up. I think he dead now. But they had did an interview on him, and he kept it real. He didn't say nothing. He didn't share like most people doing now, telling everything. Well, me and so we used to. I'm just saying, things are different. The game ain't changed. It's just the people inside the game didn't change, because they doing a lot of this. Especially when they get up there, they think they can do whatever. Man, they making movies like left and right. They ain't gonna be able to hide nothing, put nothing away. Yeah, they telling it all. So I'm just saying, tell me what y'all think. I ain't gonna hold y'all up. I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe to my YouTube. Make sure y'all follow me on Facebook, Hilltop T-shirts. You can type that in on any platform and bam. You know what I mean? Hit that bell on this YouTube for me, you know what I mean? So you can get the notifications because I'll be doing this, you dig? Facebook, much love. Thanks for my
Motion
fans, my
detected at the front
supporters.
door.
I appreciate that. Buying some of this gear. Don't forget, check out www.hilltoptshirts.com. Grab you one of them Hilltop shirts, you know what I mean? That's the brand, Hilltop. You know what I mean? Rep that, you know what I mean? It's all about making it get to the top, you know what I mean? That's for anybody, you know what I mean? Just trying to make it get to the top. You know what I'm saying? Put that shirt on, wear that pride, you dig? You know what I mean? Because, hey, you going to make it. You dig? So, with that being said, appreciate y'all. You dig? All right. Let me see. Appreciate y'all, though. Much love.